Hi, welcome back to Post TV, live from NAB 2013, and we're here with the Red Giant crew, Sean Safried, Stu Maschwitz, and they have some Magic Bullet news they're going to talk about.
Yeah, maybe you guys could tell us a little bit about Bulletproof, a new product that was just introduced or announced this morning. Sean, do you want to start off?
Sure. It's a tool that we built over the last 18 months, and it's a tool that bridges the gap between the camera and the editor. It's a product that allows you to organize, offload, do refinement with metadata and color correction, and then export files for dailies and proxy right on set.
Does it matter what formats you're shooting on?
Absolutely. Out the door, we're just doing Canon DSLRs, Nikon, and GoPro, basically .mov and .mp4 files. But we've built a system to allow us to build plugins for different cameras, and we'll be extending that in the future to Canon C cameras and other ProRes shooting media as well.
Stu, is this your idea?
I don't know if it's my idea, but I have I got involved with the design of it because I shoot a lot, and I really felt that there was a missing piece in my workflow in terms of that moment that I'm either coming back from the shoot or even still in the middle of the shoot. I've always felt that that creating beautiful images, the camera's only half of the process. And so I had been really feeling like, as we were getting the cameras that we've always dreamed of, that are shooting these beautiful flat images that need color correction, and yet you're going to try to be feeding something to the editor rapidly, sometimes within minutes after the shoot. I just felt like I needed something that was friendly to my cinematographer busy on the set brain that would allow me to present a complete picture of what my footage should look like to the editor and my other collaborators.
What cameras is it supporting already, or formats?
Canon DSLRs, so pretty much everything that's been shipping since 2009 with a 5D, and Nikon. Most of the Nikons out there are now shooting video, and then the GoPro cameras, the Hero 2, Hero 3.
Okay.
Stu, I was going to say, so you've written a lot over the years as an artist, a creative. So when you actually go on set, are you taking notes, or in your head are you saying this could be a new product? So how does your process work?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a working commercial director, and I'm developing projects for like feature film projects as well. And yeah, every shoot that I'm on, I just can't help but like kind of notice that there are opportunities, gaps in the workflow and that kind of thing. And so
Are you actually jotting down, or do you, after the shoot, you go and you sort of download and then you
I do. I have a little notebook of weird little chicken scratch sketches, and a lot of the yeah, a lot of the Red Giant products can be traced back directly to some little wireframe sketch on a napkin somewhere. Yeah.
Wow. Sean, I know there's other stuff going on with Red Giant. You had mentioned Pluralize, new release coming up. You want to touch on that a little?
Yep. So, yeah, Red Giant actually purchased Singular last year, and in the fall we put out Pluralize 3 for Mac, which was a significantly new interface. Did many more cameras. It was 30 times faster. It's practically real time for doing syncing of audio and video. But it's taking us a while to get to the Windows side because there's media challenges. We're doing specific plugins for Vegas and Avid on Windows. And so that product is actually going to be coming out next month, middle of May.
So for multi-cam productions or people that are shooting with the DSLRs?
That's right. So it can handle, basically shooting with one camera and a Zoom recorder, or you could do up to 128 cameras and a master track at a concert. It can take any of those things and be able to sync to the scratch tracks that are in the camera.
And you guys have a reputation for being very affordable also. So is there a price that's going to surprise people for any of these new tools?
Well, Pluralize is $199. Bulletproof is also $199. So it's yes, a very cheap tool. It's part of the reason that we're targeting those DSLR users and the GoPro users out there is because that's sort of the same folks that do a lot of the indie films like we do with our films, so that's who we're going after.
I know your website has a lot of instructional and content and stuff on it. Can you talk a little bit about what you guys are doing online?
Sure. We have, it's kind of crazy, but we've built 296 movies now in there, from everything from getting started to interviews with Stu to Stu doing creative direction on how to use Colorista better, to just interviewing other filmmakers and saying, you know, how did you get this done? And so we really look at that Red Giant TV as a resource for everybody that's in the film post community. And we've started to add to that over the last year and doing our own films and putting those up on Vimeo and gotten millions of views from that. So.
Yeah.
I think I would just add to that, that's part of the reason I feel such a strong kinship with this company, is that it really feels like it's a company of people who love filmmaking, and it's a company of filmmakers. And you know, you go by the booth and you're going to meet the people who dreamt up the product, the people who designed the UI. You're going to meet a bunch of really passionate people who just love what they do. It's a small, closely knit group of people who are building the tools that they want to use.
Very cool.
Yeah. Any projects that you have coming up that you would like to let people know about while we have you here?
Well, tonight, the latest Red Giant short film is going to be premiered at the Dell booth, right? Is that
Dell Intel Theater?
Yeah.
At 6 p.m.
Yeah.
So we're doing a joint press conference with them, and we'll be showing a new film called Spy vs. Guy. It will only be shown here tonight, and then in a couple weeks we'll have the final version out on Vimeo.
And is it highlighting specific tools that you guys offer?
Well, it was actually our first dry run with a version of Bulletproof on set, so that was the reason we did it. But it's an entertaining film.
Great.
The other thing I would just add too about Bulletproof and about affordability and kind of the community of filmmakers is that we're doing something new with Bulletproof, which is we're doing a free public beta. So folks are welcome to go to redgiant.com and sign up for the public beta. We're really making this as an effort to be an active and involved part of the filmmaking community. And we know that however much we might shoot and make little shorts and whatever, there's thousands of people here who do it under harsher circumstances with more demanding deadlines than we could ever imagine, and we really want their feedback on how to make it the best tool it can be.
Exciting. When would the delivery be for Bulletproof if you're in a public beta at this point?
So the public beta will be out in about 3 weeks. Early summer for shipping.
Well, Sean, Stu, thanks so much for stopping by. Good luck tonight, and we'll be back very shortly.
Stay tuned.